Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of Batman Arkham Asylum. Joker has given Ivy the Titan a Titan injection, which is causing her plants to take over the island. But before he did that, Ivy revealed to us that there is a plant deep within Arkham Island which can counter the effects of Titan. And that plant happens to be in Killer Croc's lair. Fun stuff, I know. Killer Croc's kind of a big bad. They've been hyping him up almost this entire game. We are now at the entrance to Killer Croc's lair, and we're going to go inside and try and get the plant which can counter the effects of Titan, and so hopefully we can develop a cure. Wish us luck, alright?
Oracle, I'm heading into Croc's lair to collect the plant spores Ivy spoke about. He's in some kind of old sewer network. Send me the schematics. It's like a maze down here.
There's nothing on record. Bruce, are you sure about this? Sounds like a suicide mission.
I've got no choice. I've tuned the scanner to detect the spores required to make the antivenom. It'll lead me straight to them.
What about Croc?
Croc's just an animal. And animals just need traps and the right bait. I'll be fine. I'll contact you when I'm done.
Well, we've gone and sprayed our explosive foam here. That's interesting. And we put some sort of device here on the pipe. And on the left, we have something telling us how far until the next bit of spores. And interestingly enough, when we start walking, the white line in the middle of the graph on the left gets all jaggly, so it's probably a sound level thing, and we probably have to stay within the yellow dotted lines. I have a funny feeling since we've learned that batarangs set off Croc's collar, we'll want to have our batarangs equipped.
These floating platforms will support me, but will also send sound waves through the water, giving away my position to Croc. I'll need to move as slowly as possible.
This is part of the game where you need to exercise a bit of patience. If you go too quickly, you create too much noise, and Croc comes and gets you. We've got a bit of a fence here that I can climb over. So, you might think, well, if it's a maze down here, why not use the map? Let me show you what the map looks like. Yep. This is what the map looks like for where we are. There isn't one. Ties into oracles. There's nothing on record. Fantastic mood building. We know he's here. We don't see anything.
feasting on your bones.
So apparently the auto batarang, because there's a quick batarang button, that doesn't do anything. I need to actually have the aimable batarang ready. Let's try that again. Now you see how we have a lock on? So you notice how the yellow bars on the left are much farther apart now, meaning we can create a bit more noise as they get closer together. But now that they're close together, we have to be careful again.
I have your scent.
That was a bit close.
Find you, Batman.
Here's that plant we were looking for.
These spores don't contain enough of the antivenom mold. I'm going to need to find more.
So where do we find more? Follow the sensor. So we can take care of Croc pretty quickly. We can. Doesn't necessarily mean it's easy to. Here's another plant. Case in point.
Croc. Eat the Croc.
So let's try that again. Because, you know, that's what you do in this game. So we started at the last place we collected spores. So I made a bit too much noise there, as I'm sure you saw the alert pop up.
I have your scent.
Probably means he's going to come after us quickly. Obviously, it's not just when we make too much noise that he pops up. It is also, like, periodic times when he'll pop up. So we always need to be at the ready.
I have your scent.
That's not the right way. And in case you're curious, yes, he can pop up behind you. That's always fun when that happens. There's another one of those plants. Nice of him to open the door for us. In case you were curious, yes, that is the only way to deal with Killer Croc.
There you are.
So which way do I go? Well, Croc came this way, so I'll... Oh, it's telling me to go not that way.
That will restart your bones.
Had to come around the corner that time, apparently.
You are mine.
Well, that's interesting. And yes, that is a mechanic that comes up every now and again now. Oh, now we're 229 meters away from what we want. You saw his arm come up there? So yeah, when things like that come up, we have to run to get over them. And just remember, we need to get out of this too.
Your scent.
There's the final plant, it looks like.
Your flesh will tear.
I've got enough spores. I need to get back to the Batcave and formulate the antidote.
Oh, I get it. You've activated a sonar beacon down there. Clever.
Oracle, I'm getting out of here.
What about Croc?
He won't be a problem.
Sure. That's your definition of not a problem. That was a little close for comfort. Okay, let's not go that way. The trick is, whenever you switch to the zip line, you have to switch back to the Batarang. Otherwise, when Croc pops up, you try and attack him with the zipline, and it doesn't work.
Your scent.
Nope, not that way.
I can taste you already.
So, we got the explosive gel.
My caves will be your tomb. I will find you!
So that was fun. And back to the Batcave we go. We now have the ability to create the antidote to Titan. And we got an upgrade. Well, Joker teeth are here, so Joker was here at some point. I'm going to take care of that upgrade. I'll see you on the flip side, alright? Alright, through this sealed door, we should find the sewers. One armed, a bunch of unarmed guards. Interesting.
It's not down here.
Joker says the bat's got a storeroom or cave or something down here.
No way.
Joker says he's getting his toys from somewhere. Makes sense, I guess.
If it's down here, it's looking good, so keep looking. The boss isn't happy, and I don't want to be the one to piss him off.
Yeah, good point.
Now, rather than charging in, I want to take out the guy with the gun, who is this guy next to the guy in red.
Seismic spikes in all locations. It's not good.
It's okay. I've got the mold samples. I'm heading to the Batcave to mix up the antidote.
Good. I tell you to hurry, but I'm sure you know what you're doing. Contact me in the cave if you need anything.
So, things are getting very interesting very quickly, as I'm sure you can figure out. This new toy of ours allows us to go get that Riddler trophy. And here we are at the entrance to the Batcave.
Scan and open.
How close are you to making the cure?
Close. It's been more difficult than I expected. The process is slow, difficult, and doesn't produce much antidote.
And the good news?
The chemical will definitely stop Ivy. It may also reverse the Titan transformation. I need to run some more tests to be sure. I've set the computer to create more, but I need to get out of here and find Ivy.
Thank God. Her plans have reached the Gotham River. Batman! Bruce, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Ultra Batclaw. Now that sounds like a comic book name if ever there was one. Basically, the Ultra Batclaw fires 3 of the standard Batclaws, so I can pull 3 things simultaneously, or I can pull one big thing. At this opportunity, I'm just going to point out one thing that I really like about the design of this game. You'll notice Batman's suit and physique is actually getting more and more tattered as the game goes on. he's got this gash along his right pec. He's got these 2 slashes on his left bicep. He's got this cut just to the right of his mouth. The cape is getting more and more tattered as the game goes on. It's a nice touch. I like it. Anyway, let's see what the Ultra Bat Claw can do. Now, first thing I want to point out is that way's covered in vines, and that way is blocked by vines. Can't use those. Now you notice the tip at the top. It says use the Ultra Bat Claw to rip down weak walls from a distance. So all of those explosive walls that I've been pointing out that I can't do because I have no way of getting explosive gel at a distance, I still can't, but I can do one of these instead. That's kind of showing me where to go. Let's do it. Now you can land higher up on this island, but you don't want to, because then you miss this Riddler trophy. Now, the thing about gliding is as you glide, you go down. That's not down. Just want to look for something quickly. No, okay. That's not down. So let's use our new toy to get across this chasm here. Kind of in now this is an interesting little design element. They've got this, I'm in like a rock tube. It's got this one little window, and through this window I can see a platform over there that has a Riddler trophy on it. So they do give you a little hint that it's there if you're paying enough attention. And that's the key. It's just paying attention to things, right? Now, that's obviously where I need to go. I'm trying to remember which direction. I think it was that way. Yeah, there it is. Ah! I missed. A little bit. Alright, took me back here. Let's climb up. Oh, there's another ledge I missed. What's over here? Oh, an easier way to get there. Lovely. Now I'm over here. Where do I go? Up there. Ah, I get it. And there's that little bridge, which is the entrance to the Batcave, which Ivy has now sealed off. Well, I think this is a good place to stop this episode. So, things are getting interesting. Everything seems to be falling apart or have already fallen apart. And we gotta rebuild everything. Good news is we now have a little bit of Titan Serum. Unfortunately, Ivy's plans destroyed the computer before it can make too much. So I hope you'll join me next time when we test it out, alright?